We gather here today to celebrate the life of the one and only Cornelius Singleton. And with that, the seventh generation comes to a close. I can't even remember if for Cornelius I had him drink the potion that like reverts your age. I don't think I did, but honestly it doesn't even really matter because he managed to complete everything that he needed to do. It is sad that he's passing away basically off screen just because I couldn't like save in this moment, but I obviously wanted to attempt to win him back with a game from the Grim Reaper. And again, that wasn't because I was like gutted about losing him as an heir or we hadn't finished any of our goals, more so because I just wanted to see, with being like best friends with the Grim Reaper and us kind of looking up to him an awful lot this generation, I was like, this feels fit for the story, but unfortunately he kicked my ass. He is always 10 moves ahead when it comes to the game of life and also the game of chess, apparently. So unfortunately we didn't win this time over, but that didn't stop me from trying. I've been recording for 5 minutes and I didn't hit record. Oh my goodness. However, I did just have everyone take bereavement leave. Also, did you even finish making? Yes, he did. He is stepping up to the plate. He's made everyone breakfast. So we're gonna call everyone to that meal, and then I'm hoping that we can actually throw a funeral at our own graveyard. I don't know how well that's gonna go. I'm gonna be real with you all. I don't really trust the chaos of this family. I was planning on moving out this part, but now I feel slightly guilty about that fact. I kind of want Quaid to live with us, I'm not gonna lie. And then obviously we will be moving in with Takuma. However, I've been wanting to move into apartment. I just don't know if any of the apartments are gonna be big enough. I really don't want to have like a penthouse. Like, I want to live in an apartment. So I'm gonna see if we can try to figure that out, but that's not gonna happen until Saturday. Oh, Quaid looks so sad. We're gonna go kiss his cheek and just try and give some family advice. I really want to be there for the little ones. We're gonna attempt to brighten Remy's day. Maybe make them a little bit hopeful. I don't know if rebirth is the way to go about this, because then we're just gonna be like, don't worry, our dad is gonna come back through a rebirth, and we all know that is not gonna happen. But you know who will be? DeAndre, for not the next generation, but the generation afterwards. We are gonna be finishing this the same way we started it. I don't think I'm actually gonna have him be an astronaut. However, I do want to have the same aspiration, the money aspiration that we failed the first time around. I want to get my justice. I want to get my own back on that aspiration because it is killer. Quite literally, it's killed us for 8 generations. Maybe that's our family curse. Maybe that's why we've got a short lifespan legacy going on. All because DeAndre failed the first generation. But let's attempt to plan a funeral. I think we do actually have... I've already forgotten our dad's name. That's not very good, is it? We have Cornelius's remains in our inventory, so let's plan a funeral. I wish you could have multiple departed Sims. This feels a little bit tight to Guy, but we'll also like drag his urn out and stuff, so don't worry, we're still gonna be like interacting with Guy. I of course want all of our kids to be guests, so we need to look out for the Singletons. You know how I said that we could maybe have a little love story going on with Olive Spectre? She's dead now. I mean, I don't know, we could always flirt with death. There is always that. I kind of want to invite a couple of the people who he rented out to. Johnny is actually the only one that I'm allowed to invite. Who the heck is Fabo and why does he look like Adam Driver? Not gonna lie, my sister's cat looks exactly like Adam Driver. I say it every time I see him, and I mean it every single time. The dress code is gonna be, I want to go for like sporty, because I feel like that's what Cornelius always wore. And then we're gonna choose grey, because the boy also wore an awful lot of grey, so I want to honor him in that way. We will have mourn the deceased. We'll do moment of silence, light candles, give toasts, and then give a light-hearted eulogy. I feel as if he would want a light-hearted one. And this is going to be, we need to try and find Sulani and the cemetery. We can actually host it here. The Legacy Mausoleum. I cannot wait to see which ghosts appear. This is going to be like spot the Nightmare Legacy royalty. I mean, that is if our family members actually come out as ghosts. Because I feel like so many of the ghosts that I see on this cemetery are just like random townies. Fashion show time. Let's see what everybody's wearing. Oh, this is way more depressing than I thought it was going to be. I thought that wearing black would be the most depressing, but this is absolutely awful. Everyone does seem to be going downstairs. I have no idea if they're actually attempting to mourn. Well, they're not trying to mourn Cornelius, because Cornelius's remains aren't even bloody out yet. Oh, they're just mourning anyone. Some of them have gone over to Mozo. This is like choose your favorite heir. Then a couple have gone over to Aiden. Iconic. Of course they have. I too. A single mum who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops. She is the definition of that. They're also crying over Bianca, another fellow icon. Let's be real. Now we can finally dedicate them to their Sims. Thank goodness for that. Let's call over the guests to actually Cornelius, and we need to lead some funeral activities. So let's eulogize lightheartedly. I thought that we'd have to do that with a microphone, but it's really nice that you're able to do that just kind of in the room. And then we will also do a moment of silence. Zelmira, I didn't choose you as a guest, did I? That is very, very random. I feel like I didn't. Or Kendall. Who the hell is Kendall Goth? I mean, you are basically an ancestor of ours. You are related to us because we are related to the Goth family. Alexander was part of our 2nd generation. I just don't know who you are. Oh, Zelmira is doing some awful singing, and he has broken out the violin. He said, wow, wow, wow. How does it feel to be an heir that has lived their whole entire life, achieved everything that they wanted to achieve? Sorry, can't relate. I actually died as a teenager because I drowned in the waters of Sulani. Now Takuma, I feel like this is actually quite respectful. Felt like, oh, smallest violin in the world, let me just play it to you. Whereas Takuma is like, yeah, you know what? This is a horrible time for my fiance. Who the heck is making all that noise? Which ghost was that? That was an awful noise. It sounded like a demon literally like spewing up. We don't have a coffin. Why is no one doing anything? Why is no one like lighting a candle or anything? You're all being so disrespectful. Right, who smells? Who farted? We are in the tiniest room. They've defo all just blamed that on Grant. Oh, hey there, Grant. How about we give you a little friendly introduction, broski? Do you want some alcohol? Don't worry, Takuma's got you. He's absolutely got you covered. Right, I already gave a lighthearted eulogy. You're telling me I have to do it again? Ugh. I love it, Takuma. He has my whole ass heart. He just gave a candle to Guy as well. He was facing Guy when he gave this to him, so we're actually gonna put this up on Guy's little pedestal, and then we'll put this one, no we won't. I don't know where it went. I fear it is in the wall. Oop, can I see the flickering of a flame right there? Yep, but I can't save him. Okay, that's cool. Cornelius, just know that little candle for you, buddy, okay? He saw it. He's been watching. He knows. I don't know where all the others have gone, quite honestly. Are they in... Yep, they're in the... Of course they were gonna... The 2 youngest ones are just gonna tell some ghost stories. Hey, go on, Sylvester. Raise a cheeky little toast. No, I do not want one of your friends to have my number. Thank you very much. I'm currently trying... Did you just flirt? Did you just flirt with my fiance? Are we gonna start beef? We're gonna give an unnerving stare to you, actually. I don't even know why you're here, Zelmira. We do not know you, like, at all. I really don't know where this came from. I also want to get Takuma into the scientist career. I know we need to have 5 kids at this generation, and I'm really hoping that at least a couple of them could potentially be alien children. I haven't seen an alien abduction in the longest time in my Sims 4 game. And so many people have been tagging me, being like, oh my god, my Sim got abducted. Like, they're not in the science career. They've barely ever interacted with aliens. Like, I don't know how this has happened. I don't know how it's happening either, bestie, because I have not seen an alien abduction for the longest time. And I really want at least one occult before we end this. I don't think being an alien adds anything onto your days, but even if it does, like, hello, it's been 8 generations and I've almost completed every single one. Like, I am an old school professional. I'm an old hag when it comes to my Nightmare Legacy challenge, and I have the grey hairs to prove it. 2 years going and they're still going strong. Although, don't feel like I've got many more. Don't feel like my hair is going fully grey. I still just have like 5 sprouting out of my head. I do let them grow a little bit longer until the point where they start like sprouting out of my head and I just can't contain them, and then I'm like, okay, you gotta go, because you're actually really easy to see whilst on camera. Not that I care about that, but it is just annoying to like look at myself on the screen and see these hairs go everywhere. I kind of want to spend a day at the beach though. Considering we've all taken a day off anyway, we may as well enjoy it. We may as well enjoy the shores of Sulani, which once upon a time used to be where our whole family lived. Like, literally since the first generation of this family. Everyone is coming with you, thank goodness. You all didn't ignore me on my father's funeral. I mean, our father's. Not trying to take... Oh my god, they're all so stinky. Why didn't you little rats go for a shower before we came out? Why don't you just go, like, bathe in the sea? Nobody die, okay? I hope nobody is feeling as if they are too tired, because I cannot be responsible for another death, and also Sylvester can't bear witness to that again. I don't know where... Oh, Takuma's over here. Excuse me, hands off my man. Afu, I'm gonna need you to not do that. Let's go chat with him. Let's go build a sand sculpture together. I want to have a little kiss in the sea. God, this boy loves whipping out a musical instrument at any given opportunity. He jumps on it. Not you stood like an NPC in your hiking boots. What are you doing? Oh, what is this? Flash? That is an ick. This is not Flash. I feel like Flash is not your name. That's such NPC behavior. I mean, Tinsel is wearing shoes, but they're like way more of like a justifiable shoe. Just kind of looks like she's scared of being bit on the foot by like a fish or stung. You know what? I feel it. I have to wear wetsuit shoes in the sea because I was once stung by a weaver fish, and not gonna lie, I have never felt pain like it. My foot blew up, I could barely walk, and I had to walk back to where we were staying, and it was absolutely awful. Did we build a decapitated cow plant? I don't think we did. I don't like... Oh! Afu, he just threw that in my man's face. Right, we're gonna go give an unnerving stare and a rude introduction. Do not get down on your knees and beg. What the hell kind of behavior is this? We are gonna give a rude introduction. Don't you be bending down on your knees as well. You do not need to be begging for this man's forgiveness, I can assure you. Give that unnerving stare and then let's give a rude introduction. We are absolutely not having that. Thank you very much. A sand artist? Since when did Sulani have the tags of like beachcomber and sand artist? I've literally never seen that in my entire life. Oh, the creative like NAP has to be on. The fact that everyone's whipping out musical instruments, I just thought it was out of love for my father, but I don't think that is the case. He said, I got a dip. Not him getting changed into his little armbands and rubber rings. Miss Keisha? Miss Keisha? Are you okay, Tinsel? Do we need to... Oh, yep. Okay, she's alive. She said, let me just roll over so you actually do know that I am alive. That looks like you have literally... Okay, I think this wasn't what I intended when I wanted a cute little family day at the beach. This is... It's getting a little bit wild. Takuma and Quaid are currently being kicked in the face 6 times over. We're gonna dip. We're gonna say peace out. Thank you for absolutely nothing. I fear we're gonna go home with like sand fleas or something based on how horrific that trip was. Why am I going to Ravenwood? That is not where we live. That is where my work wife lives, aka the Grim Reaper. Tomorrow, I do actually want to go hang out with my work wife. And I want to reach our souls quota. I think we only have 5 more souls to give whilst we're in that career. We need to give 3 of them anyway for our promotion. And I might have gone over and bought a couple of illegal souls from Waylon. But if you asked, I just reap them from plants. Takuma, could you jump in my dead father's bed fast enough? Not everyone sobbing. Instantly they all got into bed and either fell asleep or started to sob. Ooh, a skill mastery perk. And we're not even an elder. That's wild. In my early access, I didn't get this like at all. All of Spyro's efforts are coalescing into a mastery perk, Final Touch. If Spyro continues, he'll be able to increase the quality of crafted objects with just 1 touch. That's because I've been doing some random jewelry making. So this is actually normal right now. If we add a Final Touch, Sim's more likely to give birth to twins or triplets. If I give this to Takuma and he gets updated, I was gonna say abducted by aliens, will he maybe have alien twins? Ooh. But then it turned into an excellent once we did that. Just got a notification that one of the apartments that we rent out is cursed. And you know what? They are cursed. So we're actually just gonna sell that residential rental. I no longer want this in my save. I know we only technically have like 2 generations to go, but I do not need any bugs hitting this. Sell this residential rental for 60,987 simoleons. Yes, we are absolutely gonna sell that venue. Where is it taking me? Oh, it just took me back to Choose a World. Okay, take me back into my household, please. Show me that 60,000 smackaroonies. That is definitely gonna help us get an apartment that I really, really want. And also just gonna help us do it up to however I would like. Thank you very much. I think we'll split like the money equally. Mind you, maybe I will take some more of it because technically that could very much help us to the earning money aspiration that we know we have to do for the last generation. Before we do anything, let's check that souls quota. I'm fairly sure we should be on 20 out of 25. Ooh, we're on 22 out of 25. So let's just release those 3 that we need to release anyway. They're not gonna know. Who's checking papers in the afterlife? You know what, Grim, you got too much time on your hands, mate. I know we're meant to be best friends, but it's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much admin for my liking. This whole afterlife malarkey. We can't collect the reward just yet, so I guess we'll have to do a normal day of work. Ooh, actually, let's scry for Lost Souls. Just to keep you updated, we are currently at level 3 of our career. It appears there are some wandering wisps out of place. Yesterday, I contacted them. We're gonna do nothing this time around. Spyro chooses to look the other way. They promise to return to their proper place. They just want a bit of fresh air. Oh, and someone wants to purchase our earrings. Nice. Whoa, what is going on here? Why is that Grim Ascendant? Whoa, a crow has passed away? Surely not. No, it's blue. Oh my goodness. It is a lot of animals, but the Delgato household, I knew I never trusted these guys. Ask Grim for his expert opinion. Lindsay, you're acting a little suspicious. Oh my goodness gracious me. We got Evie. Oh, little Pierce. Jing is the one who has passed away. Oh my god, Pierce is dying on the job. Literally on the job. Sparrow's investigated the sim and surrounding evidence thoroughly. I cannot believe we literally just manifested a death. Pierce. This is wild. I've never seen double homicide whilst I was on the scene of the crime. They do have a little haunted doll happening over here. So, you know, I do feel like this place is maybe a little bit haunted. We are going to take a witness statement from you, actually, little Lindsay. Is she technically a witness, or is she just like here? She is a Delgato, so surely she witnessed it. She's gonna play it as if she didn't. I already know. She's avoiding the questions. I guess we'll just have to go ask an actual witness. These two both just have like the witness above their heads, so feels very suspicious. Grim's like, good job I came with you. Ooh, baby, a tooth. We get to see the master at work. Investigate nearby objects. Yeah, we're gonna try and remove that creepy doll, actually. And then let's investigate the dining table. Oh, we can't investigate the coffee pot. We can investigate the baby chair, though. She got smashed to smithereens, bro. Oh my god, do you reckon these haunted dolls are here from when Babs was here? When the two worlds collide. Oh my goodness gracious me. I can't believe they're still here. Nah, I want to keep it right there. Right, let's go check the position. And we're also going to check for rigor mortis. If those dolls can give rigor mortis, they will. That's what they call her. Go on. What was it? Was it hunger again? It's so boring. Oh my goodness. Pedro Pascal wants to buy my earrings. I need to get them sent. Oh, it was just hunger. Makes you want a grilled cheese real bad. I didn't realize that was a Jennifer Coolidge quote. Oh my goodness gracious me. That's iconic. Attempt to collect the soul like Grim. Hell yeah. We've seen a master at work and now we want to be the master. I want to be the very best. Like no Grim ever was. Oh no. That is so... Oh, that's so embarrassing actually. You must understand that our role is not just about the end, but about the journey and respect we must show to every soul we encounter. Reflect on this and strive to improve, for our work demands the utmost diligence and empathy. Let's do it flamboyantly. Yeah, that one worked. That was pretty much the same animation. Get gone. Request a reaping review. Hi there, how was your death? Felt good about the level of service despite the circumstances. I hate how is that review always the same? Because I feel like it is. Deliver it to the family? Oh my goodness gracious me. I think they know. After a death, a grief can begin to take hold. It's kind of you to author soothing words during this difficult time. Don't piss on their floor, please. They've already witnessed enough today. He said, excuse me, cat, I can't piss in front of you. We got 406 simoleons. We unfortunately... Oh, wait, we did get a promotion to collections agent. Oh, we work on a Saturday? Grim, we need to move house, bestie. You're watching My Sims Agents. I'm so jealous. I wish that this game was getting a re-release. I've never played it and I really, really want to. I was gonna wait to move tomorrow, but I think we might do it today. So let's split from household and move. I am gonna save my game just because I feel like it could potentially get a little bit weird. Hopefully it won't. I truly do feel like Grim has gone from being my work wife to actually my enemy in this part. First, we lost a game to him whilst we were trying to bring our dad back from the dead. And now he wants us to work on the day that we're moving. Like, that's just ridiculous. We're gonna bring Quaid with us. Sorry, I am choosing my favorite sibling. And then we are gonna go for, you know what, we're gonna do 66666 because that doesn't feel cursed at all. That's almost like halfway. And also, not gonna lie, Flash has, or Phoenix, whoever Flash, has not had a job this whole entire time. We've been bringing in the money. Ooh, this one is 100,000 simoleons, like, with the furniture. But if we get rid of the furniture, then we could definitely live in 1010 Alto apartments. I also don't think I've actually ever lived here. And to be honest, I think I could furnish it more nicely than that anyway. So we might move in here. We have 51,000 simoleons to our name. I think we can work with that. This is where I go bankrupt instantly. This is where I call up Sylvester and I'm like, hey, do you want to give me some more money from the family loan? Or we just steal some from our siblings. Don't forget to pay your rent on time. Well, I'm gonna wrap this part up here. In the next one, Takuma will have already moved in, and then I definitely want to get him into his career. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to get settled in this new home. Thank you all so much for being here, and I will speak to you all in my next one. Bye now.